Hello everyone, welcome to another week of Field Family Fun, your favorite Pittsburgh Steelers football prognosticators. We're here to pick week number 3. I've got Know-It-All Jackson and Know-Nothing Holden, and we're here to pick your NFL games. Now just to update you on all the records, Jackson here got a 10-6 record last week, I was 10-6, and Holden was 9-7. So the overall season record is Jackson is ahead by 1 game. Holden and I are tied for second. It's going to be a tight battle all year. We're going to take them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, just a quick recap. Jackson, are there any games from last week that you found to be especially fun?
I really enjoyed the Atlanta game because not only was it Sunday night, we saw Julio Jones score a go-ahead touchdown.
All right.
I'm going to pick the Chicago Bears versus the Denver Broncos. Because the Bears kicked a game-ending field goal to win.
So we both of my children seem to like these game-ending thrillers. My favorite game of the week was New England. And the reason why my favorite game of the week was New England wasn't because of New England, it's because of the Dolphins. The Dolphins have officially scored 10 points all year and given up 102. I think that's fantastic, and that's my highlighted team of the week. So are you ready to start your picks for this week?
Yes.
All right, first game that we are going to pick this week will be the Tennessee Titans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Holden, how do you feel about that game?
Jaguars. Because I love Holden Minshew.
All right. Likes Gardner Minshew. Loves Gardner Minshew. How about you? Tennessee versus
I
Jacksonville.
gotta agree with Holden. I like Gardner Minshew, and I'm picking Jacksonville.
I want to say Tennessee versus Jacksonville. I am going to pick Jacksonville because I love my boy. On Sunday, the first one we're going to highlight will be the Baltimore Ravens versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Jackson, how do you feel about the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs?
I'm picking the Chiefs because the Chiefs are at home, and I think the Chiefs are a better team.
All right.
The matchup of Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson is going to Patrick Mahomes.
I'm going to agree with my children once again. We're going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Not that Lamar Jackson and the Ravens aren't good, but I think the Chiefs have 1 year on them. So the other Sunday special we have is the Texans versus the Chargers. Jackson, who do you feel is going to win between the Texans and the Chargers this week?
I think the Chargers are because they're at home, and both teams are quite even.
All right. We got a Charger pick. You?
I think the Chargers, for the same reason as Jackson, but also because the Chargers are a little better team.
You're going with the Chargers.
Yeah.
That's not the same reason.
All right.
Well,
What?
home and
I said because both teams are even. He's like, oh, but the same reason as Jackson, but I think the Chargers are a little better. But that's different reasons.
All right. Well, they all have the same but different reasons. I have the same but different reason, and I'm going to go with the Texans this week. I like the Texans. I've always liked Deshaun Watson, and maybe this year will be their year. We now then have the Sunday night matchup, which will be the LA Rams versus the Cleveland Browns. Holden, how do you feel about the LA Rams versus the Cleveland Browns?
I say the Rams are going to win because I don't think the Browns are a good team.
All right. Rams going to win. Browns no good. You, Jackson?
I like the Rams to win because I don't think the Browns are that good of a team.
So you say Rams going to win because the Browns no good? No, I'm going to agree. Rams going to win. Browns no good. And our last highlighted game of the week, we have the Chicago Bears versus the Washington Redskins on Monday night. I am going to go with the upset pick. I'm going to pick the Washington Redskins that evening. I think that they are able to pull that Monday night game out. I just don't think the Bears offense is really that good, and every game's going to be a squeaker. Jackson?
Before the recording, I picked Chicago, but I've got to agree with that. I'm actually going with the upset too. I'm picking Washington.
Jackson's going with the Washington Redskins.
I'm telling you, they're crazy. I'm thinking Chicago.
Chicago Bears, Holden stucking with the Chicago. Stucking, exactly. All right. We are going to do the also ran games now, and we're going to just run right through them. Are you ready, Holden?
Yep.
Are you ready, Jackson?
Yes.
All right. Pittsburgh versus San Francisco. Holden.
Pitt.
Mason Rudolph brings us to victory this season. Pittsburgh.
San Francisco.
We don't like you anymore. Anyone want a son? I'm giving away a 13-year-old. All right. Bengals versus the Bills. Jackson.
Bills.
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 That's right. Oh, my God. This is a tough matchup. Dolphins versus the Cowboys. Holden.
Cowboys.
Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. All right. Next game that we have would be Denver versus Green Bay.
Green Bay.
GB. Green Bay.
Green Bay. Seems like Holden wants to shorten everyone's name today. All right, next game we have Atlanta at Indianapolis.
Colts.
Colts.
I'm going to go with the upset pick, Atlanta. I like the way they played last week. Oakland versus Minnesota. I'm going to go with the Vikings.
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 That's right, 3 ways on Vikings. Oh my God, another tough game to pick. Jets versus New England.
New England.
You know, you go New England?
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to go with that team too. Yeah. All right, next game on tap. We have Detroit playing. I can't read my handwriting. That's great. Detroit playing Philadelphia. What do you got?
I'm going to go with the upset, Detroit.
Philly.
I'm going to go with Philadelphia. All right. And then we have Arizona.
Arizona. It's either Corona, Carolina.
We have Carolina versus Arizona. Who are you going to go with?
I'm going Arizona.
All right, he's going to go with Arizona.
I'm going Carolina.
I'm going with Carolina. I think they're going to win that game. All right, next game on tap. We have the New York Giants versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Giants.
I am going to go with Giants. Daniel Jones gets his first victory of the season. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Saints versus the Seahawks.
I'm going with Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Seahawks. I'm sorry, Saint fans. Your team's not the same. Just not the same. Well, that's going to be all the games that we have for this week. Do you have any last thoughts that you want to say?
No.
No? You want to go do your homework? All right. You have any last thoughts you want to say?
No.
Do you want to go do your homework?
No.
Well, I'm not going to do my homework either, guys. Thank you all. That's week 3. We'll see you next week. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Arizona.